John, is it fair to say you probably didn't see such a comprehensive loss coming tonight?
Well, I don't think you ever do. Yeah.
Whether to get away from that?
First 10 minutes, probably. Yeah, just Geelong came out slick and classy, and I mean they maintained it for the whole first half, but that first 10 minutes set the standard, and we fought on hard in that second half, but the damage was obviously done. They were just way too good for us in that first half.
They played that run of the gun, playing footy really well. You obviously would have had your plans going in. How come the guys weren't able to overcome that?
Good question. It really comes down to probably they're a better team. So generally the better team wins. It's a good rule in sport.
What was your message to the guys after the game?
Well, after the game I said you fought on in the second half and didn't give up, didn't turn your toes up, didn't feel sorry for yourselves at half time, and worked pretty hard in the second half. That was the message after the game.
And you obviously said Geelong were a better team at the moment. Is it good for the guys to see that and see how far they've got to go next?
Well, no one ever wants to see it, but sometimes you need a good dose of the truth. Yeah.
Was Marston a thigh issue? Is that just a minor?
It should be, yeah. I saw him before the game. He was saying I shouldn't have said anything. I reckon I could have played, but I don't think he could have with a minor tear there.
And was the plan always to limit Shuey's minutes?
Yeah.
So
Why didn't if you were going to limit Shuey's minutes, why didn't you go with him as the sub first and a more experienced, hardened player to start the game in Embers?
You're always at risk of getting an early injury. So you can do it either way. If you wanted Shuey to play 60 minutes, doesn't matter if he plays 60 early or 60 late. We were prepared that if we sub Shuey out early, we may have got an injury after that, but we were quite comfortable to wear that. We had Shuey was going to start as a sub until Maston got injured, so we decided we'd still play him 60 minutes, just start him in it.
And so just on Shuey, no twinge or recurrent cell, just a management?
Yep.
Dean Cox report, not something we see often. Did you see it? Or what did you...
I haven't seen it, no, so I know he got reported, but I don't know what he did.
Where does that leave you now with 2 games to go and you're so optimistic and you always sort of say we're going to achieve great things? Do you at least, the best you could do now is probably 9th in results. Do you now buy into that prospect of what might happen with Essendon and then you could get into the finals from 9th?
No, the top 8 will play finals. At the end of the home and away season, there'll be a top 8.
But you're not buying into the Essendon thing?
I've got no idea.
Might get tumbled out?
No idea. But I can guarantee you one thing, there'll be 8 teams in the finals and that'll be determined after the home and away season.
So we don't think you can't make the 8 now?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we can make the 8 right now. But come the end of the home and away season, the top 8 will play finals.
What if you're 9th and Essendon get bundled out, as a lot of us are expecting, but it still hasn't been
well,
out?
What I'll do is after the home and away season, I'll have a look at the ladder and see who the top 8 are. Because they'll be playing finals, the top 8.
Top 8 will, yeah.
Yep.
But would you accept going into that 8?
No, I'm not going to go on all things. The top 8 will play finals, and they all, good luck to them.
John, has there been any communication at all from the AFL on this possibility? Obviously now you can't finish 8th, but you can finish 9th. They haven't said anything to you?
Not to me, no.
Because you would obviously hope for as much notice as possible if it was to happen.
I don't think the AFL are going to be telling people what they may do if they haven't made a decision on that yet. So,
In terms of your review of the year, does tonight stand as an aberration in terms of the things that you've seen?
No. Just more part of what we've got to learn.
Are there any examples of things that you might take forward out of tonight that you can...
Yeah, heaps. Yeah.
Nothing you can articulate?
No, you can work it out, take your punts on it, but we're already very clear on some of the things that we'll have in place once the season finishes.
Did the weather go against you tonight in terms of
We certainly didn't look as sharp as Geelong in the conditions. There's no doubt about that. But even just the fact that they won more of the footy, they kept it longer. They just definitely used the ball better, and they certainly looked more sure than us.
the pressure you've been putting on other sides has been really good over the last 8 weeks? Did it drop off at all time?
It certainly did in the first half. I think it was back up in the second half.
Bush, how do you rate Geelong as a genuine contender among the better few?
No.
Sydney, where do you see that?
Hawthorn, Sydney, Collingwood, Fremantle, Geelong, I think, it's going to be a great final series. I think it's really, really open.
Is Geelong the best of them?
In terms of our recent opposition, as in the last week, Geelong have been the best.
Trying to sell with battle tonight. I'm not sure exactly how much time they spent.
Yeah, a little bit on each other, yeah.
How's your sort of see it?
Oh, Joel's just a star player. He's just one player that is good to watch. And in saying that, we love Scotty. He's a gun player for us and going to keep getting better. So, but certainly Joel Selwood is a player that, from my point of view, has had as big an impact on the competition from his first game as anyone I've seen. That in my time coaching.
No other injuries there tonight?
No.